Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Shogun 2 here today on the channel. We're going to be starting a brand new campaign series as the Chosokabe. We're playing as Chosokabe clan. So let's get stuck into it. We've just wrapped up the Date full domination series, starting in the eastern part of Japan. Now we're going to be in the west. I can't wait to see how this campaign goes. So, the Chosokabe start off in the island of Tosa. We have reduced recruitment cost and upkeep for all bow infantry. They are a bow-heavy faction. They also get Masters of the Land, which gives us increased income from farms, which is really nice. And obviously, we can recruit superior bowmen. So, with the Masters of the Land and of the bow, I am super excited for this series and to do more Shogun 2 on the channel. Plenty more campaigns for us to let's play. Let's go. Alright, so welcome to Tosa. So first off, we have to deal with this initial rebellion, but I've got a little bit of a plan for this series and I'll go in depth a bit later. So I think we're going to go with Way of Chi to get the public order increase. Our family tree isn't the best. We want to try and grow it as best we can. We've got some okay stats, but our daimyo is currently 41. We will want to try and get our daimyo's firstborn daughter married off to our general. We might look to maybe try and marry into other clans as well. So unfortunately the daimyo has no brothers, and particularly his firstborn son and heir is quite young as well. So I think firstly is we definitely want to try and move north and take out the Kono, and then we've got a decision to make with the Myoshi. Now the game sort of wants you to take the entirety of Tosa and then head inward, but I think I want to go for Kyushu as it is the best province in the game. We can either go from the north or from the south, because I think it sort of lulls you into a false sense of security going eastward pretty early on. If you do look to land in that Ashikaga shogunate's Hattori Oda territory, you can be coming up against some of the best clans in the game, and we would try and want to avoid major clans as long as we can. We're going to get a port so we can get ships, and we'll deal with this first initial army. We'll manually play it, and oh no, we don't want to get a player to drop in. I needed to turn that off. My bad. Okay, let's get stuck in. So we are playing against the AI. The last thing I want is some Shogun 2 Chad to drop on here and destroy me. I was like, oh, why is this AI so competent? All right, let's get things starting off. So I'm not the biggest fan of archers in Shogun 2. I prefer cavalry and swordsmen, but we will try and get a archer heavy build going. It's just like, I think like in most Total Wars, you're usually better off having like 4, 6 archer units per army. In Shogun 2, I actually think you're better off with just having 4, but we'll see how we go. But I'm super excited. Hopefully we can have a successful series. So I am open to taking the entirety of the island, but if we get strong enough, we might be better off just to go over to Kyushu, because we're so close to it. Ideally, we would like to land in the north, as there is a artisan building there, which will give us increased accuracy for our archers, but it just sort of depends what happens. Who takes over the island? If the Shimazu like blitzkrieg it, we might be better off landing in the north. If another clan is a lot stronger and the Shimazu are weak, we probably could maybe land and take them out. But yeah, I would highly recommend not going inland just yet. If we can get all of Kyushu under our control, we can probably set ourselves up for the mid to late game. If we can get some of those trade nodes secured as well, because the center of the map can be quite hard. Okay, so let's go with everyone into Yari Wall, and I might look to rotate with my generals, we'll see. So the AI is sitting on the top of this hill, so we will have to be a little bit careful. as we look to approach it. So let's move my archers up. We should have the range on them potentially. We'll see how we go. Just to have to be a little bit careful here. Okay, let's try and hit those bowmen. They are now moving up. Let's get a shot of them. Okay, I want to try and hit my cavalry into them, but they're intertwining their infantry quite well. Hang on, they're coming back across. Because they maybe go into the back of that if they turn. Will they turn? I can't tell what they're doing actually. Alright, now here we go. We've baited that. No, no, no. Oh! I was too busy focusing on the units there. We just got caught flat-footed with the daimyo. And we lost 13 men because we were technically downhill. Just need to hold for a second. Okay, here comes their units coming in. Okay. So we might have just lost the daimyo there off the rip. Yikes, hang on, try and move him out. Man, that just showed you you don't want to get your cavalry sitting flat-footed. They were turned downhill, not doing anything. They actually charged the general unit. Yikes. Okay, hang on. We're just trying to snipe their general. To be fair, I think we technically had the number on them. What is there? 60 in a light cavalry unit? Okay, I think we're good now. Probably look to advance. Stop these archers from hitting me. Form back up. You move this way. Try and hit these bow Ashikaga. We've probably already lost him, so we'll charge him in again. It's not going to matter if he's already gone. So, unfortunately, looking at the topography of this one, we probably had the advantage sitting on top of that hill. Okay, but I think we're okay. Nice. And what's happening here? How have they not capitulated just yet? Oh, they have now. Well, let's run them down. Okay. So, decisive victory. We lost 166. Unfortunately, one of my cavalry units suffered a bit. Okay, and he survived. Oh, thankfully. I am not going to charge and auto-resolve with the daimyo in just yet. I'll move the newly adopted son up and in. Perfect. Mission successful. And now we have Tosa protected. We'll look to move north against the Kono, and then I'll see how strong I am. And we might make plans and preparations to sail on over to Kyushu. Okay. Things looking good. What do I want to invest in? Lumber camp? Not yet. Improved irrigation. And let's just get some bow and yari Ashikaga. Okay, we've managed to find the Sogo. We do have a trade agreement with the Maoshi, and we can't get an alliance with them just yet, unfortunately. Let's probably look to advance, but we might just replenish and repair and sit in there for the time being. Master of the Arts. The Tokugawa clan has been destroyed. Interesting. And a war has broken out there. Okay, we're just going to build up before we march north against the Kono. And we can finally get access to some ships as well. Alright, let's move north. It's going to be winter next turn, so we don't want to be in there just yet. Or maybe no, it's going to... Now, if we cross the border and then it turns winter, I think we're technically okay. But I don't know the strength of the Kono. They actually might have a full stack, so we could potentially hold them in this pass. Let's continue on. Because they could very well attack. Nope. Our first ship has been complete, so let's send them down to one of these nodes. Now, although we haven't got the capacity to build trade ships just yet, we will at some point. Okay, so they've got an army out here. I reckon we could probably win that if we manually play it. Unfortunately, those units aren't going to be in range. So we're going to get a trading port so we can get access to those trading ships. So we're going to try and rush that. It's going to cost 1,800 though. So we're going to have one turn of a lack of units. Damn, unfortunately they moved back into the settlement. Can I move a unit up to try and siege? We are going to lose winter attrition. So we'll wait for that to come up. And we'll siege it out. We'll end the turn and continue. And hopefully they attack me during the end turn phase. I'd rather avoid an offensive siege. Okay, unfortunately they allowed us to take the attrition, which was 150. And we can properly rally up now. We do have an additional bunch coming in, so that should offset those losses. Now in Shogun 2, the AI does tend to charge out against you the longer you siege, but then I guess you're wasting time. Offensive sieges in Shogun 2 are so brutal. So we found Aito clan over there. It's going to be interesting to see how they go. They currently start off war with the Shimazu clan. Sometimes they can crush them, or sometimes they can get destroyed by the Otomo quite quickly. They're currently training with them. Okay, let's sit here for another turn, and then hopefully this time around the Kono attack us. And they have, so they're going to fight us on the field. 2 Yari Ashigaru, 2 Bo Ashigaru, 2 generals and a katana. Okay, let's start the battle here. Now this looks much more favourable for me. Archer, supremacy. The daimyo is still a little bit weak, only having 13 units in his cavalry contingent, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful if the AI looks to snipe my generals. As the Kono slowly but surely move up, we eventually want to try and get flammable ammunition for our archers. That's going to make a huge difference. Why did that not move up? Oh, maybe we just give out some attack orders now that we're starting to get in range. Let's use our superior Bo Ashigaru. Ideally want to try and get some Chosokabe Bo Doom stacks. I think that'd be quite cool. Each clan sort of has an aesthetic and a skill. We want to try and embrace the clan traits. Okay, so they're moving up those samurai retainers. There's only 60 of them, so we should better pepper them. Archer fire phasing out, but I'm loving my time back in Shogun 2. I'm having so much fun. I adore this game. We did 2 series last year, Takeda Shimazu. We've just done Date, and now we're doing Chosokabe. It's going to be interesting to see the other great clans, which ones will rise and fall. But here they come, charging on in. Just got to watch out for that left flank here. What's happening here? Might need to move against them. They were sitting there, okay. I felt like in my Date series, RNG-wise, we were very, very lucky, as a lot of the great clans just got crushed by some of the miners. It happens sometimes. But also, maybe it's because we were in the far eastern side of the map. It's just so much easier. I'm actually kind of shocked how safe and easy to defend that side of the map is. But now I know. But definitely open to maybe doing a Hojo, maybe an Otoma. Otomo, sorry. I wonder how hard the Tokugawa or Imagawa would be, to be honest. There's still so many clans that I've yet to let's play on the channel. Okay, we're still holding for now. Our left flank is secured. Let's regroup. Couldn't really see us losing this one. Let's move up. And let's get our archers to focus on the last of their Bo Ashigaru. And then we shall make a decision on what to do with the rest of our island. Because it actually might make us weaker to take all of it. It depends. If the Myoshi are currently in a full-on war, we might go after them. I don't know. Decisive victory. We only lost 312. And now the western part of the island is... Can we move on in? No, we have to go again. Damn. Some of them escaped. No matter. We're going to essentially farm another battle out. Alright. What do we got? General's bodyguard. Charge for cavalry. That's not too bad. Morale. Charge bonus for cavalry. Let's go with strategist, and then eventually all the way down to stand and fight. Okay, so let's auto-resolve this, and we'll peacefully occupy the territory. And I think we probably want to try and build a market as soon as we can. Market, farms, because once eventually realm divide happens, we won't be able to rely on trade. Okay, we've got another ship here as well. Let's try and rush ships to these trade nodes. So then, once we have the capacity to build trade ships, we can deploy them. Okay, let's look to move some of these units north to rally up. And yeah, I think we'll see. Okay, diplomacy-wise, still trade. We actually start off with trade partners with the Maoshi. We could make trade with the Soga. I think I'm... Do they want an alliance? No. What about... Also, you kind of want to stay hidden, diplomacy-wise, in Shogun 2 for as long as you can. Obviously, you can't avoid it when realm divide happens. But we only have line of sight and negotiations at the moment with 3 clans. So that should help us on the diplomacy front. Okay, let's move you this way. Yeah, let's move them north. And I think we'll try and get a full stack going. And we'll look to navally invade Kyushu. Depending on the developing situation there. We'll look to try and go against the weaker clan. Oh, the Otomo's going after the Shimazu. And we could even very well use the Maoshi as a buffer state. Okay, so now we found the Ochi. So they're more in the north. The Otomo only have 1 settlement, so they're at war with a fair few. They're allies with the Aito. Interesting. So we're starting to get some intelligence about what's happening on that island. Okay, so we could go against the Otomo. That's really quite close. But then we're going to be drawn against the Aito. Let's try and get as much military troops as we can. And I think we look not to go after the entirety of the island. I think we look to go and get into Kyushu, because the quicker we can go over there and seize territory, the better. Okay, so there's not really much else we can do diplomacy-wise. And family tree. Depending, unless we get some options to adopt some people, we won't be able to grow the family tree. So we should want to adopt people as best as we can. Okay, we've got another ship. Let's head that over to secure another trade node. We're slowly but surely building up our army to try and get at least a full stack. We want to try and move on over safely though as well. Okay. Is that enough? I reckon we could win a battle against that. So let's move... Where? Oh, the Shoni took it. Okay, so who owns what? The Ochi in the north. We might need to land in the north, we'll see. I don't know though. Landing in the north is the better. The Otomo clan got destroyed. That sucks. So, wow, the Shoni have taken 4 provinces. Yikes. The Uchi. And they have an alliance with them. Mori clan. Aito are at war with the Shimazu. Okay. So we're starting to see the island form into some alliance blocks. Now, I would like to go into Busan because of the artisan building. I think you're actually better going off there, but then we're fighting the Shoni and the Uchi. That's 6 provinces. I think we're better off going and landing in Shimazu clan territory. Or maybe going into the Aito. I don't know. Alright. Anything else here? No, I just think continually recruiting. Yeah, but already the AI is taking the initiative. If we were to say take all the island of Tosa and then allow one clan to dominate Kyushu, that would be very hard for us. We're going to make a trade agreement with Mori clan to the north. The last thing I want is their ships to start raiding and navally annoying me, as it were. Oh, Sogo clan got destroyed. The Shoni adopts Christianity. Wait, what? So the Maoshi have taken the east of the island. Let's get a Mitsuki in and we'll put them to oversee the province, which will give us additional funds. It's also a good way to rank them up. We got a trade ship heading down. We'll try and look to start spamming out trade ships. We want to try and get on those nodes as quickly as possible, especially in the early game. It'll give us some additional funds, so then we can invest. Let's go down the coast here. Oh, that's pretty undefended. Because it's going to take us, what, 4 turns to get there? Wait, and they got no allies now because the Otomo have been defeated. Okay, it's not the best province to drop into, but I think this is probably not a bad situation. We're going to try and bully the smallest clan on the island that doesn't have a an alliance block. Probably the Shimazu is, but it takes us a little bit longer to get there. I'm going to move my navy north here. Let's go to the island of Tsushima. We managed to get that bonus of public order, and I guess we want to try and get better quality farms so that we can get more money in. Good from trade posts. We haven't really landed just yet. I think we go with thriving markets. Domestic priority for now. Okay, am I ready to start a naval invasion? We're going to be able to move that trade ship there though soon. Let's move you up here. Nice. We're spamming out ships a lot earlier, so we should be able to get to these nodes quite quickly. I will have to be a little bit careful of the island here. Look, I'm going to be honest, for all intensive purposes, if I was to give up these 2 provinces for 2 provinces on Kyushu, I might actually do it. It's such a good province. It's probably the best in the game, I would say. Like, from a financial perspective. Sort of like in Rome 2 and Rome, Total War, had the eastern provinces. Has a bunch of wonders and economics buildings. Alright, so we're going to declare war upon the Aito and land. It seems like they're probably super far south. So we might be able to surprise attack them, take their capital, and then use this province as a base of operations to start our invasion of Kyushu. So only a small garrison inside, 3 units. We're going to peacefully occupy as we slowly but surely build more trade ships. Let's move up here. And the Maoshi have actually taken it. Okay. They're pretty far west. We should be able to lock on this trade ship. They're pretty cheap, only a couple hundred, so you can really start spamming them out. Looks like the Shimazu are blocking their port. And let's move further down here. And then I guess... Oh, wait, no. Haigo fell to the Shimazu. They actually took the Shimazu capital. The Aito. Interesting. Okay. Still building up here where we can. Can we negotiate with anyone? No, probably not. Do I want to Metsuke back over here? I think we do. Because those provinces, for now, currently generate more income. Let's continue on. A little bit risky. Not landing in the most lucrative part of Kyushu. I wanted to go in the north or the south, and we sort of went on the coast here. We'll see how we go. Let's look to move south. And Let's try and get more units where we can. Alright, let's head down here. Move into Satsuma territory. Wait, did the Myoshi go off this? Oh no, they... Oh, okay. I was going to say, they baited me. Let's move down here. Let's move you up there. Okay. We're going to continue to move south. Thriving markets and... actually, you know what? We might go way up the bow. I kind of want to get those flammable ammunition. Like earlier. We've also encountered the Hatakeyama and the Shimazu, but the Shoni converted to Catholicism, which is interesting. I guess it might be easier to control those lands instead of converting the old Otomo territory, because technically they are a Catholic faction. More trade ships on the way. Probably get some more heavier ships. We've managed to lock down 2 of the 6 trade nodes. If we can get the 4 in the east, that would be ideal. I don't think we're ever going to be able to get the one in the north. The Date tend to grab it quite quickly. Anyway, let's continue on. As we're going to throw everything we can into Kyushu. Damn, we've been attacked here. We should be able to retreat back to further ships. What's going to happen here? Okay, they're going to try and run it down. Whoa! Got the RNG. We won that nice. Okay. The Ikuiki got destroyed. Seriously? Okay. That's pretty good. I wonder who took them out. They can sometimes be a hard clan to face in the late game. What about this trade node? Someone's on it. And it is the Honma clan. I recognize that sigil. So we'll move north then. So unfortunately we only got 2 out of the 4, which probably isn't too bad. Sometimes you can get 0. I felt like we rushed trade and naval stuff quite well. Okay, watch out for that. Alright, let's continue south. Are we going to be able to intercept them here? And we are going to be able to take Usumi. As the Aito clan sit in Satsuma, we've encountered the Honma. You are far from home. Let's replenish and repair what we can. And for now, we want to try and get a market. We want to try and grow our economy. The quicker the better. Interesting. So the Shimazu have moved north. For now, they are the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So we're exploiting the war between the Aito and Shimazu. While it looks like the Shoni and the Uchi control most of the north. So let's just hope they don't attack me soon. I want to try and get at least a couple provinces down in the south. Family tree wise, nothing else we can do. He's still 9. Just wish he was a little bit older. So you'd have to be quite protective of your generals playing as the Chosokabe. Unlike in the Date series, you can get 4 generals within what, 5-10 turns quite quickly. Just because you start off with so many brothers. Now they could attack us here. Navally they will. I was thinking land. Wait, the trade ship won that? Oh, it's because we weakened them before. Interesting. Oh, Aito clan wants a peace treaty. Yoshisuke, no thank you. As we sit at moderate power. Projection. Ah, damn, we got some wacko pirates. As we're on those nodes. Okay. So unfortunately they are going to intercept some of our freshly recruited and constructed ships. Which is unfortunate. I think the Mori just got destroyed. And Shimazu clan has been crushed by the Shoni in the north. Interesting. Because sometimes they can like blitzkrieg the island, like I said, and take like a good half of it. Alright. The Shoni, not a major clan, should be easy to deal with. I'm just worried about their alliance though. That's what's going to complicate things. And they do have a good chunk of territory now. So we'll look to advance and take Satsuma for ourselves. But we definitely just need as many troops as we can. We will have to keep an eye on them in Bungo. And we're still keeping a sketchy eye over here on the western part of the island. Do we want roads? Maybe. Let's move you here to repair those ships, I think. We can't. Do we not have... we don't have a harbour or the required building, unfortunately. Alright. Let's grab everyone. You're still a little bit away. We'll exempt the region from tax. And let's have a look. Okay, so they still seem to be sitting in there. And they are a little bit weak. Okay, let's continue the siege. We'll see if they attack me. We can get some trade rights. Who do I want to trade with? The Hatakeyama? Maybe. Nice. Okay. Because they are in so many areas of the map that they're probably going to survive. Just having public order issues here at the moment due to our recent conquests. Alright, let's continue on. See how the Aito react. Nope, okay. Hattori and Takeda clan are now at war. Only 10% attrition. Let's move some more additional units up. Or we'll just keep them. We'll just keep on exempting from tax. Fortunately, they didn't attack me. I think I'm going to take the auto resolve on this. Can I get any more units up or not? No, I don't think so. All right, let's auto resolve. Only losing 200. That's fantastic. We would have lost heaps more in offensive siege. Make a vassalship with the Shimazu? Yeah, no thanks. All right. Well, I think we've done well there. Although I would have liked to land in the north, because we're just naturally recruiting units, we could have got the 10% accuracy bonus. Do I save this skill point, or do I just chuck it into there so I can get more in stand and fight? We want to try and go with infantry leader. Okay. Can't repair just yet until that harbour's built. We'll try and get more units where we can. But yeah, having Usumi, Satsuma, having the southern part, they should start really generating some wealth from us. But we are risking the island. Okay, let's move all of these ships we've amassed on the trade node, trading with the Koreans and, I don't know, the Mongols. Those Wacko pirates have moved north. Let's just go for that. Alright. We're in a really strong position now. So we'll build up. We'll make plans and preparations to eventually go at war with the Shoni. The Uchi, their allies, are going to really complicate things. Maybe just getting bigger and higher quality ships is probably not a bad idea. But they've taken a lot there. That's a little bit unfortunate. They are Catholic though. Or Christian. Is there anything I can do diplomacy wise? We found the Imagawa, we found the Hojo. That Takeda Imagawa Hojo alliance block is usually quite big. Just trying to think if I should get an alliance or not. We're still so far away from Realm Divide, so. Oh no, you're kidding me. The Shoni just attacked me. Oh no. Oh, but thankfully the Uchi didn't follow me. That's okay. I guess 5 provinces. Maybe we're a little bit more even than what I thought. The Mori have been officially destroyed. Okay, so Interesting. I wonder if it's because they're technically Christian. The Uchi didn't stand with them. Oh, that's pretty good. That's really, really good. That would have seriously complicated things. Alright, well, let's look to move north. Now that we have Satsuma, we're going to be able to get superior katana samurai, because Satsuma province has a blacksmith, so that's going to allow us to get better quality katana samurai. I prefer to go with the attack bonus over than the armor. I think the attack bonus is so much better. I've never really noticed katana samurai to have weak armor. Do you know what I mean? I think the attack bonus is far superior. Okay, let's move to go into Hygo. We're gonna have to watch out for Bungo as well. I think looking on the west side of the island, like in around that modern day Nagasaki territory, is probably not bad. Still slowly but surely ferrying more stuff over. We'll have to keep an eye on our ships now. Luckily we've built them up a bit on those nodes, so they should be able to withstand any Shoni attack. Who was it? It was the Honma and the Maoshi on the other nodes, so it wasn't them. Okay, I was thinking like, oh, maybe now that we're at war, we could potentially look to bounce them off one of those trade nodes. Still 8 turns away from getting flammable ammunition, because that would be a game changer. Oh, here we go. We might get intercepted. Here we are. We've been attacked in Toshima. Ooh. Water resolve. Oh my god, a heroic victory. Why? By having one additional ship, we've managed to get the better of them there. Nice. Our Matsuke has increased. Perfect. As they are overseeing this territory. Cunning, I think we want to go with. We don't want to get the minus happiness. And let's go with Magistrate. And you haven't leveled up either just yet. Okay. Okay. Let's move you here. Let's get more ships in when we can. Trickle them south. Maybe you try and go up there. Alright, let's move over the border. I think we go really deep into Hygo. That's so far away, that territory. Okay, maybe look to move some of these units out. Okay, I think we're in a pretty good position. I would slightly like some more income, but I think we can work with this. I would like to try and get trade, just to get better relations. Then, obviously, an alliance with some other clans. If I can somehow work my way into that alliance block, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to. Ooh, the Usegi are quite strong. They've expanded quite a bit. But everyone kind of doesn't like us. Unfortunately. Okay, so let's continue on, shall we? What's this? Okay, so navally, they've attacked us off Tsushima. Oh, man. We're actually getting some pretty good naval results. Not here now, though. Gonna have to retreat. Unfortunately, because they have the top half of Kyushu, they do have a lot of access to various ports. Their navy actually probably matches ours. Nice. We've got our first lot of Katana Samurai. The Wako Threat 2000. Sure, let's deal with the pirates. Okay, how is this island doing? Probably look to ferry more units over if we can. Because Bungo is still under threat. Let's try and move those units out. Get everyone on the move. We could actually make a secondary army now. I think we can. Alright, let's move north. Hygo. Ooh, that's a pretty big army inside, actually. I suppose we siege. We'll see how the AI react. In theory, want to try and avoid sieges if we can. Maybe the Oda clan? Hojo? No.
Speak then, and do so with dispatch.
No. Maybe it's just sort of wishful thinking diplomacy-wise. Obviously, the alliance wouldn't last like crazy long, but just until realm divide. Oh, there's Satoma.
I will listen to your words for
Satomi, rather.
Do not waste this chance.
Oh, hang on, they might give us some money. They're all with the Hojo, though, in the Usagi. I guess we'll try and get trade with them. Give us some additional income. Okay, cool beans. And then I guess we go for Bungo with those additional reinforcements. Let's get some more ships. Okay. We're a little bit weak there, though. Alright, that needs to get up here. Not quite there yet. I wonder if there's a mod where you can play as Korea. There must be. Alright. Let's end the turn. Hey, they attacked us. Okay, so 2 generals, 2 cavalry. Jeez, they actually have cavalry bow supremacy as well. What is the terrain? Okay. I guess something like this. There's a little bit of high ground in front of us. I guess we try and push and take that, and then stopping them to come super deep into the forest. Okay, army build wise, we've got the numbers on them. They definitely have the cavalry supremacy, so we've got to watch out for them flanking and trying to wrap us. We do have the archers though, but they have 2 units of bow samurai. So I think we'll do is we'll advance just to the front of this clearing. I would like to not ideally be in the forest, but we'll see how we go. Okay. Let's move the daimyo up here. 24 in his bodyguard. Still quite low, even from that first initial battle. Alright, let's get our Yari Ashigaru to go into Yari wall. Shit is fucking busted. Nice. Okay. We have our Yari Samurai on the flank. Just get out of Yari wall. I don't think we need to go rapid advance. You can just run. Maybe we need to get 2 units there. Just need to keep an eye on if they turn. We need to just go back into Yari wall. Once we get locked in, we can't go back into the formation. We'll see what that light cav does. Okay, a lot of it's hitting my front line. We might look to flank with these guys. They are really focusing on my center. So let's try and move 2 units spare. They're going to attack me here. Alright, let's move the general around. We are going to be leaving our archers a little bit vulnerable there. So they didn't match my front line exactly. My right-hand side there seems to have a lot of free units. Okay, maybe look to advance. My archers are taking a bit of damage. Our front line is holding for now. Okay, we can probably commit our general up here. One of our bowmen took a bit of a brunt of that. We did manage to bait the cavalry unit into that. You're now pushing against archers and bow samurai, so they should be okay against the normal Ashikaga archers, bow Ashikaga. Okay, I think we're okay. Jeez. Some of my Yari Ashikaga look critical, but we're holding. The balance of power is swinging into our favour. Just need to get our archers to keep on peppering. Not the best battlefield we could have hoped for, but I think we can make do. They could have used their cavalry so much better. I wonder if it was actually super flat. They could have really carved us up on an open field, actually. If it was like dead flat, we might have actually been in a worse position. The high ground's not too bad. I guess if it was a lot clearer, like didn't have a tree line, it'd be better. But it worked. Like, look at all that terrain on the left. It's like impassable. Kind of narrowed the battle quite a bit. Alright, I think we're good here now, though. I can't see them coming back from this. Nice. Let's run them down. Close victory. We actually lost 720. That was probably our biggest loss there. We did outnumber them slightly, though. And Hygo should now fall. Our Metsuke are growing up in stats. Yusegi and Takeda at war. Let's get a Nanban trade port. Now, because we got that port, it will allow Christianity to grow. But we're going to be able to get some matchlocks here. Okay, let's upgrade you in Tulsa. And make sure you go with Magistrate early on, as we look to ferry more troops over. We've managed to crush slightly more than half a stack. And we'll repair, and we'll bring the matchlocks in those 5 more units across, ferrying more units up here, and we're going to make a secondary army with the Daimyo's son-in-law. Unfortunately, we didn't take Hygo in one go, even though we won the battle. Let's get some more Katana Samurai. Having Satsuma Province and that blacksmith allows us to get some of the best Katana Samurai early on in the game. As the Shimazu all about that Katana Samurai. We could probably crush another 5 troops here. Nice. Unfortunately, we did lose a unit of Yari Ashikaga there. But I think we can make do. And we're starting to get some Imperial recognition. Okay. They moved up another army here. Let's repair the castle. And now we can get light cavalry from Hygo. That's where we're probably going to get the majority of our cavalry from now. Okay. The Myoshi actually really like me. Oh, we might be getting an alliance with them. Hang on.
Be seated.
Oh, I'm kind of tempted to do that, because then they can act as a buffer zone. We could offer them a hostage. I'm not going to do that. They might just accept, though. Hang on, how much money will you give me? 1,000? Like 4,000? Okay, no.
I would have you listen to my offer.
Okay, so they're actually going to offer us a hostage, Myoshi. Sure. I don't know if it really matters. I don't think they're going to betray us. Unless we hit Realm Divide early on. Poor Myoshi is probably Nori's going to get it. Alright, so that's pretty good. So now we're not going to be threatened on our little island. So it's interesting that the Myoshi actually took out the Sosa, or whatever they were called. They're basically going to occupy the east while we control the west. And I guess we'll try and get indefinite for indefinite. So that's pretty good. So that means now those clans sort of in and around the Ashikaga shogunates, we're going to create a buffer zone. Because then what we can do, we can focus all of our efforts on Kyushu, and then we can start to make our way onto the main island of Honshu and cross on over, and then slowly but surely work our way from sort of the top of that island to Kyoto, ideally. I think it's a lot safer that way as well. We're not like logistically trying to cross over to Kyoto. Okay, so things are starting to look up for the Chosokabe clan. I think it would have been better to land in the north of Kyushu, but we're making it work. I definitely think once we were strong enough, getting a full stack, rushing over there as quickly as possible has definitely been the play. We were a little bit lucky with the Shoni converting to Christianity, which allowed them to break their alliance with the Uchi. I wonder if we would be in this position if we were facing two clans. I reckon we probably would have lost all of our trade nodes, because we're only just barely scraping by against the Shoni navy. Okay, so unfortunately that army that was near Hygo is actually slinked south. They might even raid those stables in the south, which is unfortunate. We'll try and get some more ships where we can as well. And let's try and move some more units there. It is a little bit difficult trying to ferry troops over from this island to get here, but while the sea is free, we might as well. Okay, so the Shoni are going to come back. They're not going to target those stables. They're going to try and target the farm in Hygo again. So if we can get rid of that army, that's a full stack gone. We'll get some Wacko pirates coming in. They're probably going to bounce us off, I reckon. No, another decisive victory. Barely. Oh my god. It's like just having that one extra ship is actually making a difference. We also have some light cavalry for the first time. And a son is born. Nice. Okay. I'm just trying to see if we can land. Do we land in Bungo? It's just that navy there. This is dangerous. We might be able to land in Bungo. Oh, there's no one there. Okay. Well, we do have an army we could maybe move up north. Not under the command or anyone. It's pretty early in the game that we're not going to be dealing with a spam of enemy agents, which happens in the mid to late game. Man, that shit was so annoying in my Date clan campaign. Let's get some more ships. I think we just basically constantly need a flow of ships. I can't recommend it enough. You've got to invest in a navy in Shogun 2. Okay, so let's run down this army, and then that's a full stack of Shoni destroyed within the last couple of turns. Perfect. And let's move back. And then I guess we go for Hizen, and while these guys go towards Bungo, which is going to be complicated as it is former Atomo territory. The Shoni are going to react. Unfortunately, they are going to hit us there. Are they going to run us down? They're not. I don't know why. We might lose up here now. I think we're cooked. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've just lost our trade lane on Tsushima. I think our best bet is just trying to get rid of this Shoni, and then we'll try and take back the lanes if we can. Anything else diplomacy-wise we can do? No. I'm just trying to think I should get an alliance with the Oda clan. They are growing pretty well. They got knocked out. They got smashed in our Date clan series. The Hatano, maybe?
I will listen to your words for a time. Do not waste this chance I give to you.
It's like we have a little bit of money.
Consider
To be fair, they are allies with the Hattori, the Ashikaga shogunate. We might be able to, like, wiggle our way into that alliance block that's growing. They're quite a big clan as well. Okay. So now that we're starting to take some more provinces, our income is growing, which is really nice. Okay. So, thankfully we are going to be able to drop that invasion force. We're going to be able to bring those guys up and take Bungo. I would like my general to be there so that he can get the experience. Okay, maybe that's not going to work. So we're just like trying to chain up some units here, as many as we can. Just get them going. It is risky going single file like this, but it can work. Alright, and we'll sit in Bungo. Nice. And now there's only 3 pieces of territory left. Okay, let's move north. And I think we just sit on the border for now. We're getting light cavalry in now into this army build. Back in Tosa. We can upgrade the market. I'm not going to. Not just yet. We don't need a tier 2 market. Probably better off upgrading the farm. Okay. Still getting more naval ships in. Okay, so they've moved up a smaller army there. And now we have a full stack in Bungo. A lot of archers. Probably need to ease off on that a little bit, but I don't know. We are playing as the Chosokabe at the end of the day. Moving everyone to Bungo now. And getting more Katana Samurai and Light Samurai as well. Nice. We're starting to just absolutely pump out units. I want the Weaponsmith. Yeah, I think that is better. From what I found. From what I remember doing my Shimazu campaign. Okay, so we have to cross this bridge. We are going to be able to fully cross it. Okay. I just wanted to be a little bit wary as we cross. I didn't know if there was going to be a full stack in the north. Can I somehow push in and take this? Yep, we can. Just doing the cavalry exploit. Move out and then gets drawn in. Perfect. Let's occupy Izen. And wow, it's actually a massive castle. Holy shit. We're going to be able to use that as a pretty big recruitment hub. And then only 2 more to go before we get all of Kyushu fully under our control. Nicely done. Although the Shoni were quite big, I feel like after that full stack we haven't really focused on much more. Thankfully, it wasn't a major clan. If it was the Shimazu or the Otomo fully occupying Kyushu, it would have been a different story, I think. Okay, so we're going to try and secure this trade node in the south. After losing the one in the north. We want to try and retake it if we can. Flooding more troops up. We have a full stack here. Somehow they've actually bypassed me here. I don't know how that was possible, but they did. Let's just try and... Oh wait, hang on. We might actually be able to completely avoid that arm. Can I reach that? Can I reach Buzen? Oh, we're so close. I might just go up there with this. 2 units. Annoying. And then they got like 6 there. We'll see how we go. We might be able to get Kyushu fully under our control here today. That would be massive if we could. Might even try and swing up some here. We've got 2 units of light cav in there. We might be able to do something with that if we get attacked, actually. Alright, overall, in the grand scheme of things, looking good. Good looking. The Oda want a trade agreement. Sure. Oda Nobunaga. 5 settlements. Looking pretty strong.
Say what you must.
No? Maybe not then. Okay, so during the intern phase, we've actually been attacked here by this Shoni, and I don't... Yeah, there's no way we can win, but I think I might manually play this one, because we can probably snipe their generals. Okay, so we're going to deploy on the outskirts here. Let's focus on them. Now, these are 2 new daimyos and generals they've got, so they weren't the original ones. They had a little bit of experience. These ones not so much. I don't think we can cause a mass rout, but delaying them a bit could work, and then we can focus on the last of the settlements. They are going to take this. Alright, let's try and move up here. Watch out. Nice. There we go. Okay. Sometimes just moving forward like that can give you some little extra kills. We want to watch out for that infantry unit. Go for this one now. Just get away from that infantry. Maybe try and bait them closer towards our katanas, because that might make a difference. Alright, turn. There we go. We haven't really made a dent into them, unfortunately. We've lost 30 of our light units. Oh no, we have 17 there. We haven't fully routed or capitulated one. Come on, we just need to get lucky. Come on, come on, come on. 8. We might just hold here and try and take it. 6. 17, 14, come on. Nice. One's fully gone. I don't know if we've got enough. Fuck. Okay, try and maybe run them down. Maybe try and move away. Yeah, there we go. Just get away from that samurai unit and then try and run down them. Can we get there quick enough? Maybe just try and go out in front of them. May work. We caught one. Oh my god. Okay. I think it's GG's, but what's moving up here? Just walk it in. Try and recover. Okay, so we've got some archers there. Bow samurai. I don't know how overall effective they're going to be. Just need to make sure they don't get a good volley off. Alright, let's just try and get a good charge here. For death and glory. Here come the Chosokabe light cavalry.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
Alright.
A shameful display.
Yeah, I don't think there was a way we could have won that. But at least we might have gotten rid of those two generals potentially. Decisive defeat. They're going to take it. And we're going to have to retake Hygo. I can't see if we got him. Alright, let's... Actually, I might be able to move south. Oh, wait. The daimyo can actually reach that? Seriously? Okay, well at least he's in range. And we'll allow his son-in-law to go to Buzen and capture this. Perfect. And now Buzen is under our control. Alright, well, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of my Total War Shogun 2 Chosokabe campaign gameplay. Stay tuned for episode 2 coming out soon. Like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Comment for the algorithm, would appreciate it. My name has been Simpzy. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.